Toolman Tim back here. Welcome back to the workshop where we build business, create community, find freedom, and share success. We're back with another tool time gear review where we're going to deal with quite possibly the smallest item I have reviewed yet on my channel. It packs a big punch for a small price, and I thought I'd bring the camera in a little bit closer so you can see it. I'll get you some up close shots and whatnot, but it is going to be the professional Bosch laser tape measure. Like to mention, if you're looking for this product, click the link below. I've got an Amazon affiliate link there. If you click on it, even if you don't buy it but you buy something else in the next 24 hours, a small commission goes to support my channel, and I would very much appreciate it. So I've had my eye on this little bugger for a long time. I've wanted something. I assumed it was probably going to speed up my process of a few different things for a while, but I just didn't pull the trigger. It's about 40 bucks Canadian. I hate to list prices in these videos because the prices fluctuate over time, but at the time when I bought this, it was $40 Canadian, but it come on for $29.99. This is one of those products that goes on sale every time there's a big sale. Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Boxing Day, Amazon Prime Day, every single time they love to put on those small electronics for 25 and 30% off. Those, middle price stuff that there's a fairly big markup in, but you just don't want to spend the full price when you get it. You're going to get it on sale. So I waited, I pulled the trigger. Santa brought me a couple of Amazon gift cards and Home Depot gift card. So on Boxing Day, I went through. I already had everything that was on sale for DeWalt and beyond. DeWalt does make some of these, but Bosch is the top-notch player in laser measuring devices. So I wanted to get one of these. This has a 4.5 out of 5-star review with over 7,500 reviews. So for what it's worth, it sounds like there's a lot of people out there who are really happy. What are the key features of this little guy? Well, guess what it does? It measures right there. See? That's it. That's what it does. It literally just measures things, nothing else. I've said it before, but I am a huge fan of a product that does what it's supposed to do and just does that. This thing will not control your microwave. It will not allow you to set a timer on your coffee maker. It will not surf the internet. I know, it's hard to believe this will not surf the internet. But what it really does, and does way better than they even advertise, is send that little laser dot across the room and tell you exactly what the measurement is within 1/8 of an inch. So this little guy here, take 15 minutes and learn how it works. If you start playing with it, you might get a little frustrated because you can't really figure out. I know it's simple, but there's literally just one button on the front of this thing. That one button controls all the features. So I'll show you how. Okay, it's off now. One turns it on, another click right there. So now it's on with the laser. If I hold it out like this, click once, it saves that measurement. If I click it a second time, it turns the light back on. I click it a third or fourth time, whatever it is, it saves that measurement. That's it. You can repeat that process. It'll only save the 2 measurements. When I first used it, I was in the house and I was like trying to hit the button and see what it said. I couldn't figure out how to save it. If you hold it at the wrong angle, you can barely read the LCD screen. The backlight is really nice, but the laser's really hard to see outdoors. This is more of an indoor product. You can use it outdoors, but you gotta kind of get it aimed in the shade. But that's literally all there is. So if you press the button once, turns the laser on. Click it once, it saves the measurement. Press it again, turns the laser back on. Press it the last time, and it saves your second measurement. So if you got one measurement here, one measurement there, excuse me, it'll save both of those. That's really all there is to it. Now, if you hold the button down when you start it up, so give it a long hold or a long press, it'll allow you to toggle between inches, feet and inches, and that weird system that we call the metric system up here that literally nobody uses for anything practical other than driving distances and fluid measurements. Yeah, so anyway, I like the feet and inches. It says that it is good for 1/8 of an inch up to 65 feet, that it'll be within accurate. That's the guarantee they give you. Well, number one, I've never measured anything at 65 feet that needed to be more precise than 1/8 of an inch. Anytime I'm measuring something that needs to be as precise as 1/8 of an inch would be something that's in that, any stock product that would be 16 feet or less that I'm going to be cutting. Moldings, baseboards, boards themselves. And this guy here at 16 feet, it is dead on. I watched a lot of other reviews, so I'm not going to rehash what other guys have done. But this guy was at 8 or 10 feet, was less than the width of a putty knife off from a tape measure. And I want to tell you, I'm decent with a tape measure, but I can be off by 1/8 of an inch with a tape measure every single day. So this thing does, that's it. That's what it does. You can't telephone bank on it. You can't send a page to, oh no, it's not a pager. Do you guys even know what pagers are? Anyway, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it just does those things. It seriously cut the time in half the other day when I was at a rental that wanted a price on repainting. And I could just stand in a corner, point it, click, especially now that I know how I'm doing, using it a little bit better. But for quick measurements and estimates, I can't even get my 30-foot Fat Max tape measure out of my pocket and all the way across the room in the time I can do both measurements with this guy. And then I'm going to get the tape measure stuck in the baseboard. I'm going to cuss 3 times. I'm going to stand there and try to wiggle it out. It's not going to do it. I'm going to try again because I'm stubborn. And then finally, I'm going to walk over and pick it up because I'm kind of lazy that way. So this guy does exactly that. One other really nice feature that I like about it is it takes AAA batteries. I would not have bought this if it took some sort of proprietary Bosch battery, although I can't imagine this would, this small. But you guys have probably seen my rechargeable batteries video. If you haven't, it'll be up pretty soon. It's over on ODYSEE right now, but I love my Eneloop AA's and AAA batteries and my Power X charger that I use for them. So this guy here, I got 2 of my Eneloop batteries in it, and that's all there is to it. Everything I get needs to be AAA or AA because I have a system for them, or my DeWalt batteries. I love having a system. It's built-in redundancy. You never have any surprises, and you always have a backup. As far as the corners go, it's got nice rubber grips all the way around it. I watched a really funny video of a guy who really struggled at getting the lanyard with it. I'll tell you what I normally do with a lanyard is I throw it out, but if you're the type of person that wants to have one, you can put it in there, in one side, back out the other, and then tie it. And then you can put it on your wrist and use it. But I'm the type that'll just throw it in his pocket or leave it in the truck. This will honestly probably stay in my truck most of the time. The cold might be a little bit tough on it, but I think it'll be all right. But I will say, one con is this is by far the most expensive cat toy I've ever bought. I normally buy laser pointers to play with the cats for $2 at Dollarama, or $3, whatever they happen to be now. But this is the greatest laser pointer I've ever had, and the cats have gone nuts for it. Insert cat footage here. Just take a few minutes and learn how it works. You'll save yourself a lot of frustration, and you can tell it was engineered really, really well. Who's this guy for? It's for the DIYer who does just about anything. This is as good as you need to be for cutting, absolutely for cutting, as long as you're not a finish carpenter or a cabinet carpenter. But this will even work for baseboards. This crown molding, maybe not. Cabinets, absolutely not. Door panels, no. But anything beyond that, if you're a wallpaper, if you're a laminate floor layer, if you're a blind hanger, if you're a painter, whatever it happens to be, this guy here can cut your estimate time in half, which means it's going to make you more money and save you more money, which is the same as making you more money. Like I said, I don't like something that has a whole bunch of bloatware on it, a whole bunch of features I'm never going to use, and this guy is the exact opposite of that. Built like a tank, does exactly what you want it to do, and if you're looking for one of these really cool little digital tape measuring distance devices, you could do a lot worse than the Bosch. Model number on this guy is GLM20. And it is called the professional level. I think all of theirs are called professional because they're built the way they need to be built. So guys, thanks for dropping by. Remember, I get a new tool time video every single Wednesday for you and an exclusive video over on the ODYSEE channel. So check that out as well. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. I would absolutely appreciate it. And if you've used this product, throw a little bit of information in the review or in the description down below because I'd like to hear from you what you guys have thought of it as well. And as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and have a great week.